understand English when you listen, but when it's your turn to speak, the words suddenly disappear. You know more English than you think. You just need the right practice to bring it out naturally. Today, you're going to spend 1 powerful hour listening, repeating, and speaking along with real-life English. No pressure, no complicated grammar, and no fear of making mistakes. Just listen, speak, and build your confidence 1 sentence at a time. And as you practice, you'll discover a simple note that can completely change the way you think about learning English. So stay with me, speak out loud, and let's begin this journey together. One of the biggest reasons English learners struggle to speak confidently is that they try to translate everything in their head before they say it. You hear a sentence in English, you understand the meaning, but when you want to answer, your brain starts searching for the words in your first language. You create the sentence in your own language, translate it into English, check the grammar, and then finally try to speak. By the time you are ready, the conversation has already moved forward. This can make you feel slow, nervous, and unsure of yourself, even when you actually know a lot of English. The goal is not to stop using your first language completely. Your native language is a natural part of who you are, and there is nothing wrong with it. The goal is to train your brain to connect English words directly with ideas, feelings, situations, and actions. When you hear the word coffee, you do not need to translate it into another language before understanding it. You already know what coffee is. In the same way, you want English words and phrases to become direct and natural in your mind. Start with simple thoughts. When you wake up in the morning, instead of thinking in your first language and then translating, try thinking, I'm tired, I need some water, it's cold today, or I have to get ready. These sentences are simple, but they are powerful because you are teaching your brain to think directly in English. You do not need difficult vocabulary. You do not need perfect grammar. You simply need to create a connection between the situation around you and the English words you want to use. Look around your room and describe what you see in English. This is my phone. The window is open. My bag is on the chair. I need to clean my desk. As you do this every day, your brain slowly becomes faster at producing English without translation. You are turning English from a subject that you study into a language that you actually use. Another useful habit is asking yourself simple questions in English. When you are getting ready, ask, what am I going to wear today? When you are hungry, ask, what do I want to eat? When you are planning your day, think, what do I need to do first? Then answer yourself in English. It may feel strange at first, especially if you have never practiced this way, but that feeling is completely normal. You are creating a new mental habit. You can also use everyday activities as speaking practice. If you are cooking, talk about what you are doing. I'm cutting the vegetables. The water is boiling. I'm adding some salt. If you are walking, describe your surroundings. There are many people outside. The weather is beautiful. I'm walking to the store. These small sentences may look too easy, but they give your brain hundreds of opportunities to practice thinking directly in English. Do not wait until your English is perfect before you start thinking in English. In fact, thinking in English is one of the things that helps you become more fluent. Many learners believe they need to know thousands of words before they can speak naturally, but fluency is not only about vocabulary. It is also about speed, familiarity, confidence, and automatic responses. When common English phrases become automatic, you no longer need to build every sentence from the beginning. For example, instead of translating the idea of asking someone how they are, train yourself to immediately think, how are you doing? Instead of thinking about the meaning of, I don't know. Simply let that phrase come naturally when you need it. The same thing happens with phrases like, give me a minute? That sounds good. I'm not sure. What do you mean? Let me think. And I'll call you later. These expressions become building blocks for real conversations. And when you make a mistake, keep going. Do not stop every few seconds to correct yourself. Speaking practice is not a grammar exam. The purpose is to communicate, to become comfortable with the language, and to train your brain to respond more naturally. If you say something incorrectly, notice it, learn from it, and continue speaking. The more you practice without constantly interrupting yourself, the easier it becomes to express your thoughts in English without translating every single word in your mind. When you are learning English, one of the biggest mistakes you can make is spending all your time only reading grammar rules, memorizing vocabulary, or watching lessons without actually speaking. You may understand many English words, you may recognize different sentences, and you may even understand movies or videos. But when someone asks you a simple question in English, you suddenly feel stuck. You know what you want to say, but the words do not come out naturally. This is why real life listening and speaking practice is so important. English is not just a subject you study. It is a skill you build through repeated use. Just like any other skill. Think about the way you learned your first language. You did not begin by studying complicated grammar rules. You listened to people around you again and again. You heard the same words, the same expressions, and the same types of sentences many times. Slowly, your brain started recognizing patterns. Then you began copying those sounds and using those words yourself. Learning English can work in a similar way. The more natural English you hear and the more you repeat and speak it, the more familiar it becomes to your brain. That is why listening should be an active part of your speaking practice. When you listen to English, do not just hear the words and move on. Pay attention to how the speaker says them. Notice the rhythm, pronunciation, pauses, and common expressions. Listen to how one word connects with another. For example, native speakers often do not pronounce every word separately. They connect sounds together, and this can make real conversations difficult to understand at first. But when you listen regularly, your ears slowly become comfortable with natural English. After listening, repeat what you hear. This simple habit can make a huge difference. Choose a short sentence and listen carefully. Then pause the audio and say the sentence yourself. Try to copy the speaker's pronunciation, rhythm, and emotion. You do not need to sound perfect. The goal is to train your mouth and brain to work together. At first, it may feel strange. You may speak slowly or make mistakes. That is completely normal. Every time you repeat a sentence, you are creating stronger connections between what you hear and what you can say. You can also practice with everyday situations. Imagine that you are ordering food at a restaurant. What would you say? Imagine you are meeting a new person. How would you introduce yourself? Imagine someone asks you about your day. How would you answer? These situations are much more useful for speaking practice than memorizing random sentences that you never use. When you practice language that connects to your real life, your brain has a reason to remember it. Another powerful technique is speaking along with the audio while the speaker is talking. This is often called shadowing. Instead of waiting for the speaker to finish, you try to speak at almost the same time. This helps you develop better pronunciation, rhythm, speed, and confidence. You may not understand every single word at first, but keep going. Focus on the sound and movement of the language. With regular practice, your speaking becomes smoother and more natural. Do not be afraid of repetition. Many English learners think they need new vocabulary every day, but learning hundreds of new words does not automatically make you a better speaker. Sometimes repeating the same useful sentences many times is much more powerful. When you hear and speak a sentence again and again, it becomes easier to remember. Eventually, you may find yourself using that sentence without thinking about grammar or translation. For example, instead of simply memorizing the word comfortable, practice complete sentences such as, I feel comfortable speaking English with my friends. Then change the sentence. I don't feel comfortable speaking English in front of many people. I'm becoming more comfortable every day. Now you are not only learning one word, you are learning how that word works in real communication. The same idea works with common expressions. Instead of memorizing isolated words like agree, sure, or probably, learn natural phrases such as, I completely agree. Are you sure? Or, I'll probably go tomorrow. These expressions are easier to use because they give your brain ready-made language patterns. And remember, speaking practice does not require a perfect environment. You do not need an English-speaking friend beside you every day. You can practice alone. Talk to yourself while you are getting ready in the morning. Describe what you are doing. Say what you see around you. Explain your plans for the day. Tell yourself what you did yesterday. Ask yourself simple questions and answer them in English. It may feel unusual in the beginning, but it is one of the easiest ways to create more speaking time. You can also record your voice. Choose a short topic and speak for 1 or 2 minutes. Then listen to your recording. You will notice words you pronounce differently, pauses you did not realize you were making, and sentences that could be improved. Do not use the recording to criticize yourself. Use it to notice your progress. After a few weeks, compare your old recording with your new one. You may be surprised by how much more naturally you can speak. The most important thing is consistency. You do not need to practice for 5 hours every day. Even a focused 20 or 30 minutes can be valuable when you use that time correctly. Listen carefully, repeat naturally, speak out loud, and practice real situations. Do this regularly, and English will slowly become less like something you are studying and more like something you are using. So during this practice, do not just sit quietly and listen. Use your voice, Repeat every sentence you can. If a sentence feels difficult, say it again. If you make a mistake, keep going. Your goal is not perfection. Your goal is progress, confidence, and the ability to express your thoughts more naturally, one sentence at a time, one conversation at a time, one day at a time sometimes. Improving your English is not really about learning more words. It is about changing the way you think about the English you already know. You may already understand hundreds or even thousands of words. You may recognize sentences when you hear them. You may understand movies, videos, podcasts, or conversations. But when someone asks you a simple question in English, you suddenly become nervous. You start thinking about grammar, searching for the perfect word, and worrying about making a mistake. Then the sentence that was already inside your mind feels impossible to say. This is where your mindset becomes so important. Imagine having a small note in front of you every day. On that note, there is one simple message. I do not need perfect English. I need practice. Read that sentence again because it can change the way you approach speaking. Many English learners wait until their English is perfect before they start speaking confidently. But confidence does not come before practice. Confidence comes from practice. You speak, you make mistakes, you learn, you try again, and slowly your brain becomes more comfortable with English. Think about a child learning to speak their first language. They do not study grammar rules before saying their first sentence. They listen to people around them. They copy sounds. They say words incorrectly. They repeat the same expressions many times. Nobody expects them to speak perfectly from the beginning. They simply keep practicing. You can use the same idea when learning English. Your goal is not to sound perfect every time. Your goal is to become more comfortable expressing yourself. That note can also remind you of another important idea. Mistakes are not proof that you are bad at English. Mistakes are proof that you are using English. If you never make mistakes, you may not be challenging yourself enough. Every time you try to speak and something comes out incorrectly, your brain gets information. You discover what you need to improve. You hear the correct version, repeat it, and create a stronger connection in your memory. Slowly, the sentence that once felt difficult becomes familiar. This is why speaking practice should be active. Do not just listen to this podcast while doing something else. Listen carefully, pause when necessary, repeat the sentence, try to copy the rhythm, say it again without looking at the words. Imagine that you are talking to a real person. If the speaker says, "What did you do today?" you can answer out loud, "I went to work today." Then make it personal. Say what you really did. Maybe you went shopping, maybe you stayed at home, maybe you met a friend. The important thing is that you are creating English from your own thoughts. The note can also say, "Speak before you feel ready." This is powerful because many learners are waiting for a moment when they suddenly feel completely confident. That moment may never come if you keep waiting. Confidence grows while you are doing the thing that scares you. The first few sentences may feel uncomfortable. Your voice may sound different when you speak English. You may pause too much. You may forget simple words. That is completely normal. Keep going. You can also change the question you ask yourself. Instead of saying, "Why am I not fluent yet?" ask, "What can I practice today?" Instead of thinking, "My English is terrible," say, "My English is improving every time I practice." Instead of comparing yourself with someone who has spoken English for years, compare yourself with the person you were yesterday. Maybe yesterday you could speak 5 sentences without stopping. Today you can speak 10. Maybe yesterday you were afraid to speak to someone. Today you tried. Those small changes matter. Your English journey becomes much easier when you stop treating every conversation like an examination. Real communication is not a test. You do not need to give perfect answers. You simply need to communicate your thoughts. If you forget a word, explain it another way. If you make a grammar mistake, continue speaking. If you need a few seconds to think, take them. Native speakers also pause, change sentences, correct themselves, and search for words. Natural English is not perfect English. Natural English is English that keeps moving. So every time you practice during this 1 hour session, remember that little note. You are not here to prove that your English is perfect. You are here to train your brain, strengthen your speaking muscles, and become more comfortable using English in real situations. Repeat the sentences even when they feel easy. Say them again until they feel natural. Change the words and create your own examples. Talk about your day, your plans, your family, your work, your dreams, and the things you enjoy. The more personal your English becomes, the easier it becomes to remember and use. And every sentence you speak gives your brain another opportunity to make English feel more natural.